Yeah. So, I was a little bit late with my chapter 1081 rant and review. But now I'm gonna do chapter 1081 and chapter 1082 together. Someone left me a comment saying that maybe Kobe is actually Katarina Devon in disguise, and it was all a trap to capture Carp. And if that would have happened, I would have been praising Oda right now. I would be clapping and cheering, saying that this is genius. I sure didn't see this coming. It seems that Oda is getting his mojo back. But no, that's not what happened. You see, it turns out that Kobe was actually Kobe. Yeah, Oda is too tired and sick of One Piece. Because that was an obvious point in the story to use Katarina Devon's ability. And he didn't use it. So now let's talk about the chapter. The first thing that happened, Aokiji appeared and froze like half of the marines. And all the marines are shocked like, oh my god, you betrayed us? In this chapter it's also revealed that Aokiji is one of the 10 commanders in Blackbeard pirates, which is something that I believed everyone knew already. But looking at other One Piece reviewers, it seems that Aokiji being one of the 10 commanders was a shock to everyone. The first time it was ever mentioned that Aokiji works for Blackbeard, I was like, oh yeah, he probably is one of the 10 commanders. I honestly believe that everyone knew it, but I guess most people are so shocked about it for some reason. Even though it was obvious, like he joined the Blackbeard pirates, is he going to mop the floor or is he going to be one of the 10 generals? Because, let's be honest, he's a former admiral. He's not going to join the Blackbeard pirates to clean the floors. One thing I don't understand is when Aokiji showed up to fight against Carp and the marines, he froze a giant. At first I was like, is that Jaguar D. Saul? Then I realized that no, it's one of Blackbeard's guys, the guy who can turn into a giant. Why did Aokiji freeze him? Doesn't make any sense. And then I was like, wait, are we in a backstory? The backstory panels look just like normal panels. We just jumped into a backstory and it looks exactly like the normal panels. Wasn't there a time where there was color correction, it looked a little bit different from the main story? Wait, yes, that's what happened. I remember when Zoro fought against King and we saw King's flashback, it was a little bit different, it was grayer. Oda tried to make it clear that we are in a backstory. But now it's like one panel, Carp is about to fight Aokiji, and in the next panel, oh, it's just Aokiji freezing Blackbeard's men. Now in this backstory, Oda is trying to make it clear that Aokiji has 100% betrayed the Marines and he is loyal to Blackbeard. Out of curiosity, first time in a year I watched other One Piece reviewers reviewing this chapter. And all of them are convinced that Aokiji has betrayed the Marines. Are you guys stupid? There is no way that Aokiji has betrayed the Marines. There is no way that Aokiji is actually working for Blackbeard. Come on. Oda really has everyone fooled. Let's remind who Aokiji is. Aokiji was ordered by the world government to execute everyone on an island. He was so kind-hearted that he allowed a little girl, Nico Robin, to escape with her life, even though it went against his orders. And not only that, Aokiji faked the murder, the killing of Jaguar D. Saul. The only reason Jaguar D. Saul is alive is because Aokiji decided to keep him alive. Because Aokiji doesn't want to kill innocent people. I understand that he doesn't like the world government, that he doesn't like Akainui. But come on, Blackbeard is way worse than Akainui. Blackbeard is legit evil. He's not only evil, he's a sniveling coward, a backstabber. He likes hurting people, killing people, torturing people. Blackbeard is a psychopath. And I'm supposed to believe that Aokiji, a kind-hearted man, threw all his morals away to work with Blackbeard. It's ridiculous, and I can't believe that One Piece reviewers are falling for this shit. Aokiji works with Blackbeard because he has ulterior motives, because he still works with the world government, aka the Marines. I won't be shocked if it turns out that the fight between Aokiji and Akainui was staged. We all know Akainui is crazy enough to lose an arm just to benefit the Marines. Just to make it seem like Aokiji has betrayed them all. He has gone rogue, he works with the villains, he works with the evil Blackbeard. Come on, man, and by the way, if it actually turns out that Aokiji actually works with Blackbeard and has no ulterior motives at all, if that's the case, then that's 100% out of character for Aokiji. Anyways, the backstory ends. We see Garp fighting Aokiji for a couple of panels, and then it ends. Then we move on to another topic. So yeah, another off-screen fight. Hooray! Yeah! Another off-screen fight! Awesome! That's what we love about One Piece. Off-screen fights, they're the best. We move on to Trafalgar D. Law, and he was defeated off-screen by Blackbeard. Yeah, yeah! We love that! We sure love that. One good thing is that it seems Blackbeard didn't take Law's Ope Ope no Mi ability, because Blackbeard tells Law to make him immortal, and it seems that Law still has the Devil Fruit ability. And the moment Blackbeard is about to take Law's ability for himself, Sulong Beppo jumps out of nowhere, takes Law with him and escapes. And they even mention, how the fuck did this guy turn into Sulong? There is no moon out here. Meaning that the Sulong abilities that Oda introduced a couple of arcs ago have already been broken. Oda ruined another ability. Oda is inconsistent again. Yeah! Whoa, yeah! We love Oda! Oda makes everything inconsistent. No abilities can ever be consistent. Every single ability, Devil Fruits, Awakenings, Paramecias, now Sulong, all these abilities have to be broken every single time. We can never have consistent abilities in One Piece. We can never have any rules in One Piece. Literally anything can happen. We were told that Sulong transformations only work during the night when the moon is out, but now some characters like Beppo can turn into Sulong during the day, because why not? Okay, so Law and Beppo escape. We see that Law's submarine was destroyed, so everyone else in Law's crew died. Penguin and that giant guy are dead. They were murdered by Blackbeard pirates. But you know it's better than Kid, because Kid's entire crew was wiped out. They all died. Kid is dead, Killer is dead, all of them are dead. But at least Law and Beppo made it out. I have to make a tribute for Penguin and Hachi. It's not fair how Oda treated these guys. They deserved a lot better than this, than drowning in the ocean. The cold, empty, vast ocean. Before we get to chapter 1082, I want to say a few more things about this chapter. First of all, when Kid and Law defeated Big Mom, and they got the same exact bounty as Luffy, I always believed that these characters are going to be equals to Luffy, and that's why they have the same bounty as Luffy. That's why they defeated Ayonko just like Luffy. I was hoping that Oda has great plans for Law and Kid. And then, literally the next arc, after Kid and Law defeated Ayonko, Kid gets one-shotted by Shanks, and Law gets defeated by Ayonko off screen. I have no idea what Oda is doing. What was the point of building these characters up in Wano if you're going to do them dirty like this? Anyways, let's get to chapter 1082. And sadly, I have terrible news. I have awful news. T-Bone was killed. T-Bone was killed. T-Bone. So T-Bone, a Marine Vice Admiral, he was a Vice Admiral, right? A beloved character, a character literally everyone loves and cares about, was murdered! He was murdered! And that swine, that filthy little swine that killed T-Bone is an old man. Elderly man that can barely walk, that can barely stand up straight. Homeless, disease-ridden, sickly, elderly man. That's the guy who killed a Marine Vice Admiral. What? You know, I joke about Jack, a Yoko general, being defeated by a homeless dog. A random stray dog from down the street. That's a joke! That's literally a joke. I just found it funny that a mink was able to defeat Jack. But now, the One Piece story has gone so far that they are literally stealing ideas from me. Oda is literally stealing ideas from me. A sickly, elderly man killed a Vice Admiral. That's insane. Literally, what the actual fuck? And then it gets even more insane because Buggy sent the elderly, homeless, starving man to kill a Vice Admiral. And somehow, this sickly old man managed to kill a Vice Admiral. I feel like every time I read this manga, I go a little bit more insane. So what else happens after that? Well, Buggy's new ship is revealed and it has a massive face that looks like Buggy at the front of it. And then Crocodile and Mihawk decide to beat the shit out of Buggy because they don't want to ride on a ship like that. They literally torture Buggy, they beat the shit out of Buggy, all because of this ship. Mihawk, my favorite character, has been ruined. The guy is a fucking psychopath. He used to be a chill guy, he used to be an awesome character. And now he's like, oh, how dare you have your face on the ship. You know, you're the captain and everything, you're the Yonko. I still have no idea why the Kurosei is stupid enough to name Buggy an emperor, but they did. So Buggy is a Yonko, it's his crew, it's his ship, and Mihawk and Crocodile have a problem with that. So they beat the shit out of him. And this is the chapter that ruined Mihawk's character for me. He never seemed like the kind of character that is going to torture someone because of some minor, irrelevant things like that. Honestly, let me tell you guys something about Mihawk. I used to play a game called Gedam 2 way back in 2013-2012, long ass time ago, when most of you were in diapers, okay? And I created a skin based off Mihawk. And it was a pretty damn good skin. And I had that skin for like 2 years, okay? I played the game for 2 years. And during that entire time, I had the Mihawk skin that I made. And then I also had the Mihawk weapon. Mihawk was literally my favorite anime character. He was chill, he was badass, he was strong, he was mentoring Zoro at the time. But now, looking at Mihawk in this chapter, fuck Mihawk. Mihawk is no longer even, I don't know, top 100 favorite anime characters for me. Mihawk now is a psychopath because Oda has to ruin every single character. Let's talk about the ending of this chapter now. So Sabo arrives, which is kind of weird considering the fact that he was supposed to be either kidnapped or dead, one of those two things. He arrives and tells everyone, I have to tell you the truth about what happened at Reverie. Wait, wasn't Sabo at that island that Im-sama destroyed with an energy attack? The island that was destroyed in 5 seconds. How did Sabo survive that? Oh, it was off-screen, of course. Everything is always off-screen in One Piece, except when it's Luffy fighting someone. We have to see every single minute of that. We have to see Luffy fighting, I don't know, Katakuri for like 10 hours straight. But anything else, no, you are not allowed to see that. Please turn your eyes away. You are not allowed to see how Sabo survived. Literal death, obliteration. He was turned to dust by Im-sama. Yeah, so that's all for now. Stay tuned for the next video in a couple of days, where I'm gonna expose a One Piece fanboy. A new One Piece YouTuber has arrived. And of course, he defends One Piece because there are not enough people defending One Piece. We need more YouTubers to make Akons defending One Piece because 100,000 YouTubers defending One Piece is not enough. We need millions. No, we need billions. We need billions of new YouTubers defending One Piece. Because it's not bad enough that literally every massive One Piece reviewer ignores all the plot holes, ignores all the flaws. We also need new guys to come around and tell us how good One Piece is.